Well, hello, hello. Okay. Um, it is storming really hard here. Although it sounds like it's slowed down a little bit. So we might be seeing some lightning pops and hearing some thunder crashes, and I may lose power. So, may happen at any point in time. Basically, I'm just trying to give myself an excuse so that if the level's going poorly, I can just pull the plug on my internet and be like, ooh, oh, yeah, dang, guess we have to restart. Shame. It's a shame we dodged those deaths. Anyway, so 4 levels available. We can go to the Avalanche. The only problem with Avalanche is it kind of like, it unlocks a really difficult level. Crystal Trench is not a bad one at all. Frozen Fjord is a toughie. And then the Ice Flows is a good level. Definitely want to make sure we're prepared before going into any of these. So, and then another thing is I want to see exactly what I need to retire. Axenut, Corpse Cup, Flame Fruit. I don't think any of these levels have 2 of those. Axenut, Corpse Cap, Flame Fruit. Okay, so this one just has the Axenut, the Avalanche. This one just has the Axenut, the Crystal Trench. These have the exact same herbs. Frozen Fjord just has the Flame Fruit. And Ice Flows just has Arrowvine. So everything has Arrowvine available. So I guess I want to play the easiest of the levels available, which is the Crystal Trench. Ice Flows isn't too bad, and it's a newer level, so maybe I go there. Avalanche isn't too bad either. Let's do Avalanche right now. I always say Avalanche isn't too bad, and then I always screw it up, but I believe. I believe.
If there was a landscape that told a story.
It says I'm not dropping any frames, but it also says that the bitrate is like non-existent. So, I don't know. Hopefully it is working. YouTube says it's working. Twitch, I don't know. Okay, so Avalanche, we need move with jump. Dancing Slippers can be pretty nice here. I want to not set too many elements. So Draw of the Bedrock to consume elements is nice. Freezing Shell to consume elements is nice. Voice from Below is actually not a bad way to start for this level, because everybody starts... everybody starts brittled. So I can just Voice from Below turn 1 to heal the brittle off everyone. And I'm pretty content with that fist build. 2 or more loot bags while doing a loot ability while adjacent to 1 or more enemy. Well, I have Voice from Below, which is not a card I generally bring, but... I mean, I could get loot out of that. Occupy a door hex, never kill an elite. Okay, we'll go Pickpocket. I really, really, really want to get a perk here. Yeah, we'll go for Pickpocket and just really try to force it. Never exit a hex adjacent to an enemy except through forced movement. Never enter a hex containing an obstacle or a character. End at full health. Let's end at full health. I can maybe just regenerate and then just like teleport to the end. Gain 7 or fewer experience. Kill an enemy that has 2 or more negative conditions. Remove a negative condition from myself or an ally 2 or more times. There's Brittle in this scenario. Now, ranged attacks are going to be really good here. And I probably want to play the Banner of Strength super early. So, maybe no Unbreakable Wall. Yeah, that seems fine. No unbreakable wall. I'll spam ranged attacks. The problem is my ranged attacks all set elements. And so that's really annoying for snow imps. But maybe I can just deal with it. And then here, I don't need Rest and Shade. I definitely want Fluid Night. I definitely want Forceful Spirits. I could bring the Summon is okay. Lingering Rot is not bad. Maybe Strength of the Abyss is just going to be the way to go. Yeah, Strength of the Abyss gives me a tool to hit the little ice rocks. So we are climbing up an ice mountain, and there's an avalanche, and all the snow is coming down on us. And of course, hidden in the snow are snow imps and frost demons, and then also just actual ice itself. So we have to fight through the snow imps and frost demons, and anyone who ends their turn adjacent to a snow pile suffers hazardous terrain damage, I believe. So we do not want to end next to the snow piles, because that damage can add up very quickly. And obviously, snow imps brittle with every attack. Yeah, heroes adjacent to snowdrifts suffer 3 damage at the end of each round. When a hero opens a door, all snowdrifts in the previous room are destroyed, and we start brittled. And we just have to escape, and no one can die. So the permadeath part doesn't really change anything, because we have to survive to beat the scenario. Voice from below is nice to start here, because I get to remove all of the brittles. It does immediately give an element for the snow imps to become multi-target. But also, there are just 2 of them, which makes me really want to just make a shadow with Call to the Abyss and Fluid Night, and then I've got double swords. I've got Wound Sword, Heavy Sword, and Spyglass, and so I can do a Strengthened Attack 6 Wound into this Elite Snow Imp and just kill it with a +1, and I think that's my plan. And then I could even 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay, it's 5 range to reach this guy. So I could try to hit him with a Driving Inspiration. I could... You know what? I like the idea of getting a Boldening Blow in, and it'll disarm. So why don't I Javelin with Boldening Blow? The initiative isn't perfect. I'll suffer 4 Retaliate, but I think that's not that bad. Okay, yeah, this works really well, I think. Although, Banner is going to take an attack 2 and then a brittled attack 4. Oh, no, I won't take the brittled attack 4 because this guy's going to be disarmed. So pull the Frost Demon in, Boldening Blow with my allies right behind me. Do I Poison Dagger this guy? Yeah, let's Poison Dagger him. Take 4 Retaliate because of the brittle. Double bless my allies. Fist now is going to heal everybody and activate his one with the mountain. And Deathwalker is going to make a shadow right here. Kind of hope to not draw that bless and just use all of my swords on this snow imp. Okay, I get the regular crit, so I didn't lose the bless, and I didn't need the Spyglass because he would have died to just the +1, but that's okay. Yeah, I'll go ahead and block this brittle. I don't think there's any reason to not block this one, because I get the shield back. Okay, so now this guy has come up. There are multiple elements out, so I want to kill this snow imp before he gets the opportunity to multi-target me at 43. Multi-target, curse, or poison with brittle. So I could go Resolved Courage plus Driving Inspiration, a Strengthened Attack 3. I could... What else could I do? I mean, I can't pull him in anymore. And I will need to destroy this snow eventually. Maybe I want to save my ranged attacks. Oh, did I not bring Incendiary Throw? I thought I did. I wish I had that to get a wound going on this Frost Demon, because he can't walk through the snow right now. Maybe in that case, I go ahead and play Eclipse. Yeah, I can Eclipse plus Deadbolt, make shadows and get them in position, and then Anger of the Dead to wound everything. And maybe I even just put 2 on this guy, and I can Deepening Despair him. So what can Fist do right here? I could draw the Bedrock to Brittle. That's never bad. So just move at him and brittle him. And then I can just go after and try to kill him on the brittle. And then even if the Snow Imp brittles Banner, what do I care? Okay, so it's multi-target poison, but multi-target poison is easier to deal with than some other things. So I can step back this way and pull this guy into a meat grinder. And I'm super overkill here. But that's okay. I'm super overkill. And I crit while being super overkill. So he over dies by 16. That's okay. I think I'm gonna move down. And is this guy gonna... Yeah, the Snow Imp should hit these 2 targets, which means that I can just voice from below to heal that up next turn. Nice. And this isn't Curse, so I don't really have to worry about the damage. I'm gonna go ahead and shield because I don't think I'm really getting hit anymore. And then my only question is, do I want to keep this shadow here? It seems fine to keep the shadow there. And then draw of the Bedrock or Freezing Shell. Probably Freezing Shell is better. Oh, the Brittle is going to make me suffer 4. Okay. Well, I'll go for Voice from Below this turn. With just a nothing top. Maybe Fury of the Mountain, and then it's cheaper to recover Voice from Below. And then that'll also set Leaf for me, and next turn I can Frost Eruption. And then this guy, I just Driving Inspiration, plus he'll be wounded from Deathwalker. Oh, I was thinking Banner of Strength. So yeah, let's go ahead and put the Banner of Strength out. And that'll kill. And if I'm doing that, then I can go at 21 on Deathwalker to get the Banner of Strength damage buff. Beautiful. So we boots up to 21. Place the Banner of Strength right here. I have a Strength and attack 3. And so now he's going to die to the wound at the start of his turn from Anger of the Dead. So I'm glad that I did choose to leave that shadow under him. And now I get a nice attack 5 from the banner. And that guy is ticking. Heal the poison. And go ahead and just activate Fury of the Mountain. And I don't mind the idea of having ice, so let's just ice to ice. Because that's going to give me a bless this next turn. And Fist is going to spend a whole lot of time just kind of sitting still. But that's not bad. Fury of the Mountain makes me suffer less. And Frost Eruption, now I get to heal for 4 and bless self. And Voice from Below, I get to make that heal for 4, heal for 5. And then I guess I could go early with Voice from Below and get a heal from Banner Spear, but I don't need to. I'm already healing basically back up to full. So I guess I just Tip of the Spear this Snowdrift. And anything with Deathwalker here... I can just go relatively late and teleport over. It's only an attack for 4. Hey Matter, how do I do permadeath? If I lose a scenario, do those characters die? Do they die if they restart the scenario after they took the final blow? Yes, so I'm not going to be restarting any scenarios. The way I did permadeath previously was the way it's written in the rulebook, where when a character loses all their hit points, you leave them on the board. It's just there's no good way to do that in digital, so instead I decided to drop the difficulty down, so I'm only playing on +2 on brutal instead of unfair, and I'm just treating any exhaust as a permanent death, and it is a permanent death for the entire class. And if I were to fail to beat this level, then all 3 of these classes would be permanently dead, and I would continue the run. I just wouldn't be able to use a Deathwalker, Banner Spear, or Fist anymore, and I'm going until I have 0 classes available. Or I've beaten every level available. One of the 2. Most likely the former. But this seems fine. I can teleport over here with Deathwalker. It's just not great because I'm going to be suffering 3. One, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I guess it's better. It's better to just move up and hit him with the Black Barrage. Yeah, this is fine. Oh, he's gonna get the shield. Well, that's annoying. Wait, how much did I just heal? Okay, I guess 5. Oh, I forgot about the regenerate. Yeah, the regenerate also heals. Alright, tip the spear into this snowdrift. And then I'll suffer some damage, but it's not too bad. And now I'm encouraging this guy to come forward, which is kind of nice. So I should suffer 3, not 6, right? Yeah, it's just 3. Not the end of the world. So Voice from Below could go... No, yeah, I want to get back Frost Eruption. And now I don't have any way of damaging this guy, but I do have an attack 4 with Strength of the Abyss. It could just kill. But I don't want to take Retaliate 3, so I'm probably just going to hit this Snowdrift and back out. Hit the Snowdrift, back out. I can long rest. I can take my time. Go really late with Frost Eruption Encased Punch. Move forward 4 and just get something. And then maybe I'd rather go at 19, and then I can set up a Let Them Come at 24. Ranged attack, is he going to get in range? If I give him ice, he could. What do I want to do? This really isn't super good. I think I'm just going to heal. I don't want to set ice because I don't want him to be able to run forward and hurt me. 1, 2, 3. He still can hit Banner from where he is. I guess I attack this for 3. There's not much reason not to, and I do get the heal, and I think I just back up. Okay, so I would have dealt 6 damage to him if I had teleported onto him, and then I would have suffered 3, and he would have gotten to hit me, so I think that this was the right call. And now Fist, 1, 2, 3, 4, so I can move 4 and hit him if I recover Encased Punch. Move up, hit him with Piercing Pummel. It's an attack for 4. Maybe. We'll see what he's doing. And then I can just long rest these others. Because I don't want to take 3 retaliate and then 3 suffer. That would be 6 suffer. And he's hitting for 4. What do I want to do here? I don't want to lose the Banner of Strength. I could just move 4. He's going to hit me for 4 and I'm going to suffer 3. I would die to a crit. But it would only be crit that I die to. Oh, if he crits me, I can Dancing Slippers away. Okay. So I move here. And if I'm planning to Dancing Slippers away, do I just attack him? The problem is then I do die to crit. And otherwise I don't. Also, if I crit him, he just dies. Or I could get Disarm. Oh, what a beautiful crit. Okay, cool. Very nice bless. Very, very nice bless. I'll suffer 3, but that's totally fine. Do I have the move an ally on long rest perk? No, I don't. That's okay. That means I only have regroup for moving this banner, so I want to keep that in mind. I want to keep good moves. We can drop Let Them Come. Yeah, but the heal can remove brittles. Maybe Resolved Courage. And here I'll get to move a shadow. And I have invisibility, so I think I want to teleport over there and open the door with invisibility. Strength of the Abyss is okay here, but it's not amazing. Anger of the Dead's pretty good. Man, I just want literally every single card. I guess Strength of the Abyss can go. And I can just do Fluid Knight for damage out of shadows. Yeah, I suffer 3 being adjacent to that. This seems like a case where I just don't recover a card. Because what exactly would be the benefit of playing a turn? I could get back Encased Punch or Piercing Pummel. But that would cost me 2 health. It means that I can move away from the thing. But neither of them is giving me a heal. So I think I just don't recover a card and I just long rest here. And then do I go ahead and open the door? I could teleport to it right now. It does kind of put me in an awkward position. I don't think there are enemies close enough to, like, kill me. I think it's going to be fine. I'll go ahead and teleport on the door, just hit something at range, and then next turn I can go invisible with Pulled Across. And that way it'll get rid of the snow, and Fist won't have to take any damage. And then I can go late. Oh, I can move the banner with Boldening Blow. But let's go Tip of the Spear. No, let's go Boldening Blow. I'd like to move that banner forward, and I can move Fist forward. And I probably am not going to get anything with Driving Inspiration with just a move 2. So let's just go with the regroup heal. So I teleport to this door and just hope that nothing goes wrong. Nice.
Rabble and fight. There are creatures of the ice in this prison of snow as well.
Okay, so no attacks out of any monsters is really nice. Just strengthen and then move and damage. So let's just get this Snow Imp. Seems like the priority target here. And they'll just run at me. And these guys will just strengthen. And now I can move up. I guess maybe I just move up 1. Because I can move the banner up 3. And I can just go ahead and move the Fist to right here. And then on his long rest, he'll get the loot. And I can drop Fury of the Mountain. Alright. Now, if I back up 1, I'm in range of the Banner of Strength. I can move Banner up all the way and be in range. If I go 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, I'm in range of the Snow Imp. I would kill it with a crit. That seems fine. Get Banner up there. I can easily tank a Frost Demon for the round. Deathwalker, I could move Shadows and attack for 4. I think at this instant, what do I want to do? I would like to back off and go invisible, but I don't have a good fast card to pair that with. Nothing's on a Shadow with Deepening Despair. I guess I can just back off and then hit with Anger of the Dead. It's not amazing, and I'd like to save it for the wound, but none of these guys are very tanky. So I probably don't need the wound. Just back up and accept my attack for 3. And then I'll go late and go in with Frost Eruption, and I can attack with push. Okay. Late and hitting hard, and I might get brittled into an attack 4. So that's definitely something to keep in mind. Just move 2 on this guy. What if I go right here? 1, 2. Yeah, I think this is better. Target this guy. Oh, wow. -2 and miss. With 2 rolling shield, though. Okay. Then here, I'm just going to back up 1 and go invisible. And shoot right here. Ooh. I didn't think about him targeting the banner, but he didn't kill it. Okay, and just move 2 on these guys so I can jump in all the way here and push away with Frost Eruption and he won't get me. Ooh, and Fist gets another nice crit. I'm going to keep the Snow Imp close, but push the Frost Demon far away. And Ice right here doesn't hurt me this turn, so it might help me in the future just to get through that doorway. It also may not matter at all, because I may only be really getting through with Teleport and just teleporting Deathwalker to the door here. But that's okay. Do I want an element for next turn? Oh, well, I'm making Ice, but I could get Leaf with my Circlet. Draw of the Bedrock, but I don't need Brittle on any of these targets. So I think I save it for next turn. And then I believe I like Frost Eruption here because of the multi-target attack with push. Like, just using it right here could be really good. I could go Freezing Cell Frost Eruption, and if I get a 0 and a +1, I kill. I like that. And then I can just go late ranged attack. And I'm invisible, so go late and move Shadows and hit with Deepening Despair. Hit with Fluid Knight. Fast and moving up. And this is nice because the Frost Demon attacks come out before the Brittles. So let's see what the Frost Eruption gets. Oh, I didn't kill either. So what's going to happen? Both these Frost Demons are going to run up and hit Fist, I believe. Let's push the Snow Imp back. And not push the Frost Demon and not make Ice. And I will just go ahead and pull this guy into me and kill him. And then this Frost Demon runs forward. And he hits me for 3. I'm going to save the shield. Oh, I can Dancing Slippers here. 1, 1, 2, 1, 2. I'm actually really safe here. But I'm going to go ahead and Dancing Slippers back to here. And then here, since the Frost Demon is gone already, I just move forward and I Javelin this guy. And I Spyglass him because I would like him to be dead. And it's a waste to, like, overkill with the Spyglass, but I'm fine with it. I'll take 1 Brittle, but I can block it, and then the other guy doesn't reach. And now I move all my Shadows for 3. And I can pick one of these guys to hit with everything. Okay. And now he'll die to the wound. So, oh, now would be a really nice time to be able to brittle with Fist. That's okay. I'll just get back Frost Eruption. It's my better healing card. I would like Leaf here. So, yeah, I'll just Voice from Below. Voice from Below with Frost Eruption. I'll go ahead and grab the Bless. I might not do the top if the Snow Imps are multi-target. But I could get one extra heal out of the top. And if they're not multi-target, then I can set the Leaf for Draw of the Bedrock onto the Frost Demon for the following turn. Then Deathwalker, I can just get the Let Them Come formation, and I could heal one on somebody. And Banner, I've got a Deepening Despair. I would not mind a crit right here. No, did not kill. This guy's hitting pretty hard. Dang, this is a lot of damage coming into Deathwalker. Oh, wait. I'm going back and undoing this before anything really of consequence happens. I'm gonna make the Shadow under myself because I have this perk. While I'm in a Hex with the Shadow, all attacks targeting me are disadvantage. Hey, Brian. Yeah, no deaths yet. No deaths yet. Emphasis on the yet. I feel like every time I play this level, I lose something that I'm not expecting to. Oh, maybe I should have done Voice from Below and healed Deathwalker. Well, no, because I get to heal Deathwalker right here. So... oh. You know... since Deathwalker's faster, it's the focus. And so it takes the attack 3 brittle, and then it takes the attack from the Frost Demon. But instead, I can jump in. And then I could meat grinder this Frost Demon. I take the attack 3 from the Snow Imp. Let's do that. Because I could give Deathwalker a heal too, but if I just spread the damage out like this, then I don't have to worry about the brittle. I don't get the Banner of Strength damage, but that damage seems pretty good. Now, I'm going to take an attack 3 and then a suffer 6, so I essentially have 8 health. I survive a crit. I could also use this shield too. I'm fine. +2 probably feels like a walk in the park. It kind of does. A little bit. Alright, that is really not very much damage. And let's just get back Frost and Eruption. It's not a walk in the park, but anything that I was like worried about or stressed over has proved to not really be an issue. Frost Eruption should be really good here. I feel pretty comfortable long resting. Draw of the Bedrock is an attack 3, 4 because of the poison. So if I pull a 0, he dies. If I go Piercing Pummel, he dies to a -1. And Frost Demons have really bad initiative. So let's go Piercing Pummel. And he dies to a -1, which is almost all of my cards. And then I would love to long rest Banner here, but that does not feel viable. That does not feel doable. Okay, Boldening Blow I would love to keep, but running back, getting in the Banner of Strength and hitting this guy with Driving Inspiration feels really good right here. Unfortunately, it's not guaranteed to kill. Okay. But we did draw a 0 or better, which was all we needed. And now Fist. I kill this guy with a -1. Let's go ahead and add this Bless first. Okay. And I'll just draw the regular crit. No problem. Okay. And that has me in really good shape. Anger the Dead can go. I'll just go ahead and move this shadow for 3. And we'll get back Frost Eruption. I think Fist is just going to heal. I really don't need to destroy any of these things. I wonder if Fist's Pickpocket... I wonder if it counts these Snowdrifts as an enemy for the purposes of Pickpocket. What are my thoughts on Fist? It's a fun class to play, and it has some interesting... It has some really interesting stuff going for it. Like, I think it's really well designed. Overall, I do think it's one of the weakest classes in the game. Just the fact that you have to... Like, it scales very poorly with extra monster difficulty. Just because you're basically paying your health the whole time you're playing him. And so, you know, if you can pay 50% of your health bar, but that means that you will kill a monster, then when you're playing +3 instead, now you're having to spend 100% of your health bar to kill that same monster since they have extra health. So he just scales really poorly with extra... All of the health-based classes scale pretty poorly with increased difficulty. But that's okay. I do wish that Fist had more cards that gave you benefits for targeting monsters that were in ice. Like, you have this Encased Punch at level 1, attack 3, make it attack 4 if they're on ice. I really, really, really wish that you had more cards that had this effect. As you level up, you can get one at, like, level 5. And that might be it. Like, at level 3, you get the Frozen Over card where you can place Ice and Brittle to targets that are on ice, which is really nice and cool. And then I just wish that you had more effects like this Encased Punch to play with the Ice Brittle card Frozen Over. It is the same issue with Drifter. It doesn't feel like it gets much better as it level ups. I agree. I do not feel like the level ups help Fist very much. Fist gets helped by getting access to better items, and its perks help it a lot. It gets really, really, really good perks. But a lot of the, like, some of your early level cards, like Encased Punch, is like an attack for 4 that has extra abilities on it. And at level 5, you get like an attack for 5 that has extra abilities on it. So it can be a little bit underwhelming in some ways. Alright, I'm just going to move shadows, and I'm going to teleport over in that direction next turn. And then I'm going to open the door and go invisible. I don't know if I'm planning to kill everything in this next room, but I kind of think that I can. 1, 2, 3, 4. Actually, you know what? Let's long rest Fist this turn. And then I can try and loot these loot tokens and see if I get the Pickpocket from the Snowdrifts being there. And then here, we'll just grab a regroup heal, given that I'm not full health. And I probably end up abandoning my Banner of Strength. That's 2 Snow Thistle I got here. Alright, move this shadow here. Move this shadow forward, and move this shadow forward. I'm going to turn this into Leaf. And drop Freezing Shell. Now, Deathwalker is going to teleport over, and then next turn open the door with Pulled Across. Then Fist is going to try to Voice from Below and see if he gets the perk or not. And Banner I guess I can go for let them come to heal. Do I get pickpocket? I do. Nice. Okay, I'll suffer 3, which isn't ideal, but suffering 3 and getting your battle goal is worth. Especially because I feel like I'm in good enough shape that I can just fight through this next room and really not have to worry about much of anything. I guess it's not possible for me to stop on this loot. Yeah, if I had jump shoes, I could. But I'll just stay back here and not suffer damage. Get back encased punch. That's a lot to suffer. But that's okay. I can Frost Eruption this turn with just a nothing. Open the door and go invisible. And long rest.
It's just snow. You can't...
Alright. We've got a big move with heal. The heal is annoying. 1, 2, 3, 4, 6 enemies. This isn't too bad. I really do feel like I can just fight my way through this. Especially if I draw a +2 or a crit here. Nice. Beautiful +2. Just kill one of these normals straight up. And one less enemy to worry about. Go ahead and grab this heal. And I'm looking healthy. This seems like a good time to stamina potion something, right? So let's just stamina potion piercing pummel. And I'll recover Frost Eruption. And do I have any use for the dark? No, my initiative is also not going to be very good for Deathwalker. But actually, I think I see what I'm going to do. Alright. Let's drop regroup. The monsters are kind of grouped up. I might get to let them come off and get back Frost Eruption. So on Deathwalker here, I'm going to just melee attack with Deepening Despair and use my items to buff it up, and then activate Fluid Knight, and when I get hit, I will just teleport back to this shadow. Or alternatively, if they're not doing a lot, I could just attack this guy with Fluid Knight and move for 3 with Deepening Despair. Or I could play the loss on Deepening Despair and move 1, 2, 3 and just get all the way out. I've got several options. Several options. I guess I abandoned this Banner of Strength. I just dropped regroup. So let's just go late, move a lot, and attack at advantage. Okay, no hits from Frost Demons. I cannot boots to go after Snow Imps, which would have been really nice if I could. Let's see. They didn't make it onto the shadow, which is good. It means that I can Fluid Knight. And that will ignore damage, so I think I'm just going to use these items. That's a nice bless. That is a nice bless. Now this guy dies to wound at the beginning of the next turn. And I can just teleport away. I will still get hurt. Oh. I can use it on this one and get rid of the brittle. Although I survive this, so I'll accept this damage, and then now I teleport away on this one. Yeah, because he got the +1. And so I just teleport to over here, and then I just short rest and go fast. And now, move forward, jump. Okay, this guy dies to his wound. Hitting these guys with Frost Eruption doesn't really help me. But I guess it's fine. I get to push them, ignore the retaliate. I might get a disarm on one. No, but I got 1 damage. Banner Spear runs all the way in. And let's just hit this guy. Okay. I maybe could have lined them up better to try to get a formation off here. Definitely feels like a Frost Eruption. The utility on multi-hit on Frost Eruption is just so good. Okay. This guy dies to wound. Just a couple more enemies left. This feels like a short rest Deathwalker situation. Invisibility's fine to lose. It's not amazing because I could brittle or bane one of these guys, which would have been good. I'm thinking maybe I just Fluid Knight. So I can move this shadow and Fluid Knight this guy. That guy dies to wound. Big damage would be really nice. Let's see. Banner's healthy. Banner can run in and tank. Can I set up a Let Them Come? I can Javelin Let Them Come, pull this guy in and hit both. But then that means that I really need to be backing up Deathwalker. In case they're multi-target. I do get the heal. And I can put a shadow under myself for disadvantage. Maybe it'll be okay. Oh, and then I can just push away with Frost Eruption, maybe? Ah, they did get the multi-target. And it's a really annoying card out of Imps. Let's see. Is there any way for me to change this plan? I guess I just don't do the Fluid Knight, I think. Because just move 1-2 on this guy. Move 1 on this one. This guy moves 1-2. I guess he hits Fist. That's fine. So I can stay here, pull this guy in. Hit both of these with Let Them Come. Poison this guy. Strengthen the hit into this guy, I think. Oh, I was poisoning both of them either way. I forgot the formation poisons. But that's okay. We take the Retaliate. We get the heal. Oh, I unhealed Banner. Or Deathwalker on accident. And so now I could Fluid Knight this guy for the kill, or I can just back up. Let's target this elite. Okay, I would have killed this guy if I had used my Renewing Potion to get back Heavy Sword. But then I would have taken an attack 4 out of this guy. And now Fist can target these. I could move in this direction. Attack 4, attack 3 is kind of a lot to take. If this guy moves here to hit Fist, this guy just has move 1 and actually can't. Or if I just move 2, this guy moves 1, 2. He can still hit Fist. But I think I like this. Moving down here and hitting both of these guys. That is not a bad crit. Not a bad crit. I don't think ice helps me here at all, but... So this guy hurts me, but I can reduce the damage, and now I can use my slippers to get away. And only Banner gets hit. Oh, the ice. Punished by my own ice. That's okay. Oh, and then punished by that brittle. Okay, not amazing, but I Frost Eruption to heal. Deathwalker can step and hit both these guys with Forceful Spirits, I guess. I would love to Fluid Knight over this way. Banner. Banner, I would love to actually do something, but I don't know if I really am. It might just be activate set for the charge, run away and heal. Man, this really is not excellent. Should I start moving shadows to try to Deepening Despair over? Should I just Deepening Despair right now and teleport everybody over from this shadow to this shadow? That doesn't seem like enough. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Oh, if I just Dark Fog right now. Okay, I can Forceful Spirits Dark Fog, kill this guy, move this shadow here, and then next turn Deepening Despair everyone. That's the play. And I've got Shield 2 on Banner if I need to. Okay, so I Short Rest, which gives me more options. Now, can I get a Let Them Come formation? No. Not with what I have. But I can do a Driving Inspiration. Okay, another strong card out of Frost Demons. This is their best cards. Do I ever play the Persistent Shield 1 card that Banner has? I don't really. I did play it once. I did play it this afternoon. It's not bad. It's just that Shield 1 a lot of the time is really underwhelming. Over the course of a scenario, it's definitely going to add up. And depending on what you're facing, it can definitely be worth it. Like, it's really good into Snow Imps because it gets double value against the Brittle, and they have low base damage overall. So this wouldn't have been a bad scenario for it. Oh, I wanted to heal, but actually, if I could kill this guy, that would be huge. And pulling him in like this lets Deathwalker get a hit on him. Oh, what a bless. What a bless. Okay, I just push him to right here, and I don't take his Retaliate. And I don't need the ice. That was a really good job by Fist. Okay, so move 3 and multi-target. Move 2. 1, 2. 1, 2, 3. Okay, only the elite is going to get to hit, and it's disadvantage into Banner. Into Deathwalker. So I go back here, I heal Fist, and I hit this guy. Beautiful. Beautiful. Okay. And now I just move this shadow for 5. And next turn, we all teleport over. Yeah, it is definitely no Sunkeeper. Ooh, the standing in a shadow let me dodge the crit. Okay, I cannot recover a card on Fist. But that's okay, I still have plenty of cards here. I can just Short Rest. Draw of the Bedrock is fine to lose. And then, is there any point in trying to kill these guys? I could get some extra loot. I'm really not in danger. I'm really not in danger. I'm nervous, but I'm really not in danger. I can do a strengthened attack 5 that wounds into the Snow Imp here. And then I can go at 6 and get shield 2. And I guess I can heal. Yeah. And then that's just leaving this one guy, which I could go after with Piercing Pummel to attack him with advantage. If I just encased Punch... no, I need enough move. We'll see what he's doing. He is attacking for 2. Do I have my armor still? No. So it would be risky. Let them come and get the heal off. Okay, I think I'm just going to play this Piercing Pummel Loss. And I get attack 5 advantage, which kills and gives me a heal 6. And then now I just escape next turn. And I can Renewing Potion here to get back Spyglass. And this guy guaranteed dies. Oh, I'm not going to get Perfectionist. But that's okay. I'm not going to be able to get that loot. I can get it with Deathwalker. Yeah. I can get it with Deathwalker because Deathwalker can't escape this turn. Otherwise, my shadows go away. But the Deepening Despair, I can just move 3 onto this. And then Fist can go 1, 2, 3, 4 and escape. And Banner Spear can go 1, 2 and escape. Oh, I have Voice from Below still. Wow, okay. 1, 2. Okay, that's cool with me. So Fist gets most all of the loot. And then I guess I can just mess around with Deathwalker and pick up loot. And here I just move. But after. Okay. So shadows are adjacent to each other, and I just move this way. Banner is just going to escape. Is the persistent ability on Snowflake's Chilling Impact worth using? I don't think so. And you do not have to worry about being off topic. I mean, that's the whole point of being around here is is being able to talk about things like that. I personally don't like the top of Chilling Impact. I like the bottom of it a lot more. It just, I mean, it doesn't feel... It's just not very much damage. A lot of the... It definitely depends on what monster level you're facing. And what monster type it is. Because the more health monsters have, obviously, the worse it's going to be. But I've tried it in a couple scenarios before and just been kind of disappointed, I think. Can I do this? Yeah, one more long rest gets me to full health. And that gets me my Perfectionist battle goal. And we are out. I could see a world where just math-wise, it would make sense in certain scenarios to play Chilling Impact. Because say a Frost Demon or just like any kind of monster would have 1 health remaining after you push or pull it through 3 different hazards. If they would have 1 health remaining without Chilling Impact, but if they die because you activated Chilling Impact, then it would be worth it. But it seems to me like you're always better off on just trying to focus on dealing damage with hazards than making a couple things suffer 1 when you push and pull them. All right, 28 gold for Fist. I still am not looting any resources on Fist, which is annoying because I would love to get him some items. I think that's basically everything from the loot pool. I think there was 1 arrow vine I didn't get. And they tie at 53 damage. That's very interesting. But we made it through. 42 healing done on Fist. And everybody's battle goal. That's just satisfying. I still just need to loot 2 herbs on Deathwalker to retire. And I need names in camp for Banner Spear. Ooh, we get 2 metal. Give that to Fist. And we unlocked some difficult levels. Difficult levels.
A carriage.
Trader comes by. Let's pick up a hide. And then it looks like I'm also low on hide. Yeah, so everybody will just buy a hide.
A young man who runs a fruit stand. The snow imps are half.
Okay, we're all wounded, but I got a morale. The morale's nice because it helps my defense. I can get the armor perk now, so let's get this. I really wanted to focus on the battle goal, and I got it. So now I don't get the negative item effects from this crude chain armor. And I should be able to upgrade the craftsman again to upgrade that armor. So that will be good. Fist will just go ahead and buy 1 of everything. And is there anything I want to buy for money? Let's see. I don't have any hand items. So poison dagger, heater shield, wound dagger, fuel falcon. At the craftsman, protective scepter, crude shield, heavy sword. Heavy sword isn't bad. Reinforced shield I like. Let's pick up one of those. Biting gauntlet I also really like. So reinforced shield and I guess a heavy sword. That's not bad. I mean, it's better than having nothing for sure. And then I can't upgrade this chest, can I? No. Not yet. And then that's full build for everybody except for potions. So potions... Well, let's do this level up first. But I'm not even going to think about it. I'm going to go back and take air support. I just love air support. It's such a good card. I really like to have it. It's painful to not. So we're going to put that in overdriving inspiration. Maybe over banner of courage is good too, but I've been enjoying the let them come formation. The heal is not bad for Fist at all. And then potions. So this rock root is kind of new. I could get a health potion for Fist. That is definitely not bad. I could get a renewing potion for Fist. I could get a power potion for anybody. What is this? Is this explosive vial? Maybe explosive vial wouldn't be bad on Fist. What potion do I want the most? I guess a health potion on Fist makes the most sense, right? Oh, he's only level 2. Oh. Well, that was dumb. Okay, and now I just get one of these. And it is the explosive vial. So let's go banner. Because banner's up in the thick of things. Easier to proc it. Okay. This is building. I guess it's just time to go. not much else to do in town. Did I get a name? I did get a name. So Banner, this could be Banner's last scenario. Very possible we come back to town and she goes away. Oh, that means I would love to get her herbs back. Oh, but I can't. Dang, I can't double build and get the alchemist. So I won't be able to disenchant her herbs. I might just save scum town one time real quick. You know what? Let's do that just real quick. Let's just go to town in flames. And then back out and say never mind. Oh, but I might get the name right now. And that would force the retirement. That's a name.
You put in the...
Well, whoops. I don't think it'll let me go to a scenario, will it? What if I just... No, I can't not retire. Ah, dang it. No. Alright, well, Banner Spear survived to retirement, at least, I guess. Dang it. I got 8 names in 6 weeks. Explain that one to me. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Alright. Well, I can't disenchant my potions. I've already spent all my resources. Gold doesn't matter. So I guess we just retire. Can drop the searching for the oak line or the build not destroy. I would rather the searching for the oak line.
You walk into the barracks to find the Banner Spear speaking intently with Captain Olmsted.
And we get
wrap up some
prosperity, a new town guard perk. That's really nice to have. And the garden? Oh, we got the carpenter? Wait, I thought the searching for the oak was supposed to give us access to the garden. Oh, it's the Temple of the Great Oak. Is that right? Maybe it is. Maybe I'm crazy. You get art garden through herbs. Okay. Well, that's fine. Temple of the Great Oak is a very good building to have. I really like starting with two blesses. And then retiring here, Axenut, Corpse Cap, or Flame Fruit. Levels available. Okay, we got Axenut and Flame Fruit here, but Snowscorn Peak is a difficult one. And I have the Corpse Cap here in Temple Entrance, but that's also a difficult one. Work Freeze is not the worst. This is probably a good level to go do as someone's first level, and I have just the someone in mind. Why, hello, Coral. I have not played a Coral yet. And so we'll kill 15 Ruin Machines with him. And, oh, we're Prosperity 3 in the town now. So I can start leather armor for disadvantage. Winged shoes aren't unplayable. Heater shield is an item. A lot of these I don't love. I guess I'll pick up leather armor, winged shoes, heater shield. And we're going to start at level 1. And we get 1 perk. So replace a -1 with 2 rolling 0 pierce 3s. Replace a -1 with a 0 at a target. Replace a 0 with a rolling +1 shield. Add 2 +1s or +2 if you did a tide this turn. Add a +2 muddle. This is just crazy because this right here, this is 6 +2s you add to your deck. And you can do a lot of attacks. So like 6 +2s is a lot. Let's ignore negative item effects and prevent impair. Ooh, I also love this when you long rest for a turn, gain shield 1 for the whole round. I guess I don't have item effects right now. Yeah, I didn't get any negative item effects, so we'll gain the long rest shield 1. And then there's some exciting stuff to go through here. And I can do so at the work freeze, which is not the scariest level. I would love to farm loot here and get the axe nut on Deathwalker, and then she just needs a corpse cap or a flame fruit. You just started Coral? Yeah, Coral is really good and really fun, and it's possibly the class I've played the least besides Shards. I've played like 2 Corals from level 1 to level 9. But it's one of the few classes I've only played a couple times. Because it hasn't been in digital, and it's not very good for speedrunning. Alright, I want to leave Malrog with an item. I'll leave him with the heavy sword. It's not great, but it's not not the end of the world. You decided the other day that Coral is probably your personal favorite class. I think it is the best class in the game. Because like the downside is supposed to be that you spend a lot of time standing still and doing nothing. But the thing is, those turns where you're standing still and doing nothing, you can still tank for the team because you have a bunch of shield. And you can still retaliate onto melee enemies once you hit level 4. And then, like, once you spend 1 turn setting up and you have your overwhelming wave going, then the next turn you can still activate a tide and move and attack. So it's like 1 turn of setup. Like, the downside is just not really there. And you're just really good. Now, in this level, we do have to go very fast, and we need a lot of movement. But that shouldn't be an issue. Crashing Surge, I don't know if I really want. Move 2, create a 1-hex water tile in an adjacent featureless hex. We don't have a ton of really good water abilities starting out. And if I'm not bringing this Undertow loss to bane a target in water, then I don't really need Crashing Surge. Maybe Undertow is good because of the shield and heal on the bottom. I liked this Rising Flood more. Oh, and then I like the combo of the top of Rising Flood with the bottom of Submerge. So it's move 2. The first 4 hexes with water you enter cost 0 movement. And you can play the top of Rising Flood to make 2 water hexes, and then that just turns this Submerge into a move 4. And that is just a kind of nice thing to do while you're just kind of standing still. Okay, this seems good. I would love to make sure that I get my battle goals, so Slayer should be really easy here. I need my move 6. So let's bring Shadow Step, and I can drop Oh, invisibility is interesting here. I can drop Call to the Abyss. I would also like to be able to loot. So let's drop Anger of the Dead as well. Never exit a room with loot tokens. That's kind of hard to do. Lose a card to negate suffering 5 or more damage. Say less. And then kill an enemy and loot the loot. Okay.
Pinned.
Let's do it. So this is the level where you pick up explosives and then you drop the explosives and you kill things. That was weird. I don't know why it asked me if I wanted to activate my shield one. Coral's so pretty. He's also so big. He really looks like an enemy lurker. Looks a little too much like an enemy lurker. Okay, so the explosives deal 12 damage, which is so high. So right now, an explosive right here is insanely good, and an explosive right here is insanely good. 1, 2, 3, 4. Do I have a move for non-lost bottom? No, I do not. But Overwhelming Wave seems like it can be really good because I can get an extra charge out of it. And I can just go late and play Overwhelming Wave. And then forego my top. Then on Deathwalker, 1, 2, 3, 4. I think I like just going fast, moving 4, and booming right here. Oh, this is not a good scenario for Fist. Maybe we don't have enough time to pick up loot. I would love for Fist to be able to boom these 3. But maybe that's not really viable. Because I would need more move to be able to jump behind and then step on it. I guess I could just boom these 2. Okay. Initiative works and snow imps aren't attacking. So let's forego a top action and get a bomb. Move here. Place the bomb. Step on it. Lose a card to damage. And then pick up loot. Then here, I'll forego a top action. Draw the bedrock. Maybe this is no good. Maybe I should just let these guys attack. And then I could try to blow up the detonation charge next turn. Because right now, this guy just goes here, and this guy just goes here. What if I just move 2? Because I just have so few cards on Fist. What if I just place the bomb right here? I guess the problem is if the polar bear goes to this hex and not this one. Can I place it under? No, it has to be empty. Alright, I'm not gonna worry about it. I'm just gonna step here, and I'm just gonna lose a card. And I think I'm just gonna go fast. Forego my top half and activate Overwhelming Wave. One, two, three, four. So I could move for 3 with jump. Go as fast as possible. Move for 3 with jump. Go 1, 2, place the bomb. 3. 1, 2, place bomb. And then I guess just move back and pick up another one. Then on Deathwalker, I want to just move over and pick up a bomb. And on Fist, I go late. And I can heal and pick up a bomb. And then we're very nearly ready to go. Because then I can place a bomb for this one, and I just need Fist to place his bomb and then move back. And then it's go time. Which means that I wish I had some shadows out. Maybe it doesn't matter. Do I have a move 3? I do not have a non-loss move 3. Yikes. And I would love to go faster than Coral. Well, I guess I could Shadow Step. It's not exactly what I want to be doing. Oh wait, no, he's multi-target. So I can't afford to pick up a bomb. Alright. Jump shoes. Actually, no, I don't need the jump shoes. Undo. Because I can just move 3 to here. Place the bomb. Oh, I forgot I have to detonate it. That's fine. I can just attack it for 2. Lose a card. And then move back here. And next turn I can pick up. And then I forego my top action. I move 2, and I place bomb. Then Fist, it is just shield up and move back over here. Deathwalker, it's go late and pick up a bomb and move forward. I could activate Strength of the Abyss. I could play Eclipse. I guess it's move forward, and then I can move 4 on the following turn. with Eclipse. But I don't have a ton of movement. On Coral, I can pick up a bomb. I could place it. I could attack it. And then, do I activate Skitter? Activating Skitter seems pretty good. And then I just need big move abilities. So save move 3s for next turn. Oh, I hate how stressful this level always is for me. Alright, shield and move up over here. And then I think I'm short resting this next turn. They hit me, which is whatever. Save the armor and the shield so that now I have no negative conditions. Activate Skitter. Forego my bottom action, I guess. And now I have a bomb. And I can place the bomb. And can I forego my top action? No, I can't. In which case, I'll just go ahead and attack this. And that did not destroy it. Oh, I wanted to place it right here, because then I could have destroyed it by stepping on it. Okay. Not very many cards on Fist, but I think it's fine. I'm just going to short rest. I used my shield to prevent this brittle. That's annoying, but it's fine. I'm going to go late. I'll move forward, jump, and get over to the door. Deathwalker. I have a bomb already. I'm just going to move 2 and get to the door. Coral. I can pick up a new bomb, step on this one. Oh, but then I'll have to rest, which means Overwhelming Wave has to come down. And I don't have any cards in hand. Can I just play 2, though? Somebody told me that you were unable to only play 2 cards. No, let me play just 2 cards. Okay, so forego a top. And then move 3. Step here. Lose a card to damage. And then out here. Oh, I'm going to have to lose 2 cards to damage to this guy. I guess it's okay. I guess I've got cards. He could miss. No, not quite. All right, forego my top. And move to here. And I shouldn't be brittled right now, but it's fine. Stamina potion back in case to punch. Have to short rest for my tides. Oh, I can't take damage there. So I'll just lose Mighty Claws. Even though that's a bad card to lose. I don't want to lose another card to damage. Do I have enough movement here? It does not feel like I do, and it does not feel like I'm tanky enough. Oh, I hate this level. I do not know how much movement I need, but I do not have enough movement. It feels like I have such low movement on everybody. I wish I had overwhelming wave up and or skitter up and or my jump boots. I can move 4 with Coral, with skitter and submerge. I don't think move 4 with Deathwalker is enough. Okay, Deathwalker can shoot this bomb and then run 4 down. Fist can go immediately after at 19. And run in. Run in and shield. I'm not supposed to be brittled here, so it's really annoying that I am. And then Coral has the most cards to lose to damage, but is this 2 turns worth of losing cards to damage? I don't know. I just need to see what the room looks like. Yeah, I mean, they seem like famous last words, don't they? What, didn't I... Oh, I wanted to go at 19, not 17. I don't know how that ended up happening. .24 damage into Fist. Oh man, I really did not do this correctly. Okay. This is also a bad card out of Snow Imp. A really bad card out of Snow Imps. So with move 4, I can get to here. That's really good. Okay. So I go this way. 1, 2, 3, 4. I'm not gonna be able to use the dark on the crab, so I should have just gone faster. There would have been no downside to just going faster. Okay, so Hound isn't attacking. Snow Imp is. I can move 4 and place my bomb right here, which would be an amazing location, but then I'm not blowing it up. This guy's moving 2. So as long as I'm just not super close to him, it's probably fine. I can go ahead and place my bomb here and step on it. And then now there are just 2 more I need to destroy. That Hound goes that way. Here I have move 4 jump. Oh! And so I can place here. And as long as I don't miss this attack, which I didn't. This is fine. And this is fine. Dancing Slippers just barely don't let me get away from this guy. Oh, I definitely want to run a different direction, though. Oh, whoops. Definitely losing damage to that. Losing a card to that damage. So I'm just going to undo and run a different way. Because no point in letting that guy get multi-target on me. Because this guy was always going to get to hit me. Oh, he gets to hit me twice now. Lose this card. And now I have move with jump. Oh. Wait, but this is gonna work, right? Skip this, move here. It's not letting me place the bomb. Okay. But this is like a bug with the game, because it definitely should let me place the bomb before I do this attack, like after I finish the move. Okay, well, I just don't move fist on top of this guy. Maybe it's still fine. Okay, I think even with everything going like all sorts of wrong, I think it's still fine. But if the game just let me do what it's supposed to, then this wouldn't be an issue at all. What's he doing? Attacking for 6. No problem. Do I just go ahead and step on this right here? Really wish I had one more hex of movement. Although I guess it wouldn't really matter. It's just that I could have theoretically killed this bear. Probably not. Don't get crit fist. Not even close. Not even close. Oh my gosh. That was so horrible. I got everybody's battle goals. Lose a card to negate suffering 5 or more damage. I think I lost a card to negate suffering 24. Kill an enemy and pick up its loot. Kill 2 enemies in the same turn. Oh! And I got a mastery with Coral. At the start of each of your rests, make sure you have more active tides than cards in your discard. I only rested 1 time, so... Oh. Hey, Maximus. Just a little bit. Just a little bit. It would have been really funny to lose Koro in the very first scenario it was available. Alright, I did not get the loot that I was really hoping for at all.
A gentleman you haven't seen.
Lucky dice. It's got to go to Deathwalker. Problem is Deathwalker's just about to retire. Let's give it to Fist. Fist doesn't really have a bag slot for it, but Fist stacks blesses. And can attack with advantage. Piercing Pummel with Lucky Dice. Yes, please. I really want to level up one more time and get the Glancing Potion. Okay. We hit 5 for Deathwalker. So Medium or Dominate or Fleeting Dusk. You really like that scenario the first time you played it, but you feel like you like it less and less each time you play it. I really liked it until I realized that you could just step on the bombs to blow them up. Because, like, when it takes one action to pick them up, and then you can move and you can place them and you back up, and it takes a third action to blow up the bombs, then there's a lot to figure out with, like, trying to go late when you pick up so that nothing gets you, and then you want to place it and run away and hit with a ranged attack. Like, that can be really cool, but as soon as you realize the best course of action is just to pick them up and place them and step on them and lose a card to damage all on the same turn, it becomes a little lame. Let's try medium. I don't think I've ever picked medium in digital, so let's give medium a go. 2 perks here. Well, medium is a card that I want dark for, so let's grab these +2 darks. And then coral, I can now ignore negative item effects, and I should be able to get something here. I have 0 gold. That's not what I wanted. I wanted this. So what is available to me? Crude hide armor. It's better than nothing. Oh, I have leather armor, but it's better than leather armor. That also means that now I can buy a couple of resources. So I could get the crude chain armor now. And what's better, shield 2 or 2 disadvantages? I feel like 2 disadvantages is better. Crude helmet, or I could just save up for the iron helmet soon. I could pick up a reinforced shield, which I generally like. Let's get the reinforced shield and the crude helmet. And put this on. And now we're kind of tanky. Kind of. So 1 + 2 + 5 is 8. Divided by 3 is less than 3. Divided by 2 is less than 1.5. So it's monster level 4, since 1.5 would round up. 4 is not quite the point where monsters start becoming really OP, but it's getting close. Still need Axe Nut, Corpse Cap, Flame Fruit. Oh, we need the climbing gear to play the Snowscorn Peak. Okay. So, Temple Entrance. This is one of the sneaky hardest, absolute hardest early game levels. I don't know if this party really would be able to do it. There is some cool stuff going on here, and Deathwalker can be really good. Really good in this level. So I would like to play it before I lose Deathwalker. I don't know if Coral actually adds very much to this level for my party at all. I mean, it definitely doesn't feel like it does at level 1. Down to the Depths is almost kind of interesting. This Undertow loss could be good in the first room. Temple Entrance is the scenario where you start with 6 cannons in the first room. And 6 cannons is a lot of damage output. And so I don't really want to bring a level 1 face-to-face with 6 cannons. Now, I can add poison to my attacks and attack for 2 twice in a turn, so that's attack for 2, attack for 3. And then if I get it low, have it die after its turn with Down to the Depths. And I could Bane a cannon. I can Brittle a cannon with Fist, and then hit it with Encased Punch. Hit it with Fury of the Mountain. I don't think I can have ice with that. And Deathwalker can just play Shadows and wound all of the cannons. Would I want to bring Wave of Anguish? Maybe I have enough Shadow movement I don't need Black Barrage. Between Dark Fog, Long Resting, and Deadbolt. Deathwalker is really good here. I think maybe with Sharp Chitin, Cleansing Swells heal. Let's bring this Undertow Shield. So a card to drop. Pool of Power? I don't really need that. Okay, this is a very nerve-wracking scenario to go into. Because it's just not easy. But Deathwalker is insanely good. I lost my heavy sword here. Oh, I can't rebuy it because I can't get the wood, can I? Wait, no, it's Metal Hide, isn't it? Nice. Okay. Rebuying that is pretty good. Nothing else seems worth picking up. Let's just try it. Do Winged Shoes do anything for me here? I don't think so. Either Dancing Slippers or Rough Boots are a lot better. Let's go Dancing Slippers over Winged Shoes. I could go Ice Flows, I think is slightly easier. But I like this Temple Entrance scenario, even if it's really hard. Ooh, Cloak of Warding. Yeah, we give it to Deathwalker. And let's put that on over the Traveling Cloak. Make sure I have the cards I want. Deepening Despair is good. Anger of the Dead is good. Fluid Night. Forceful Spirits. Dark Fog. Strength. Medium is going to be interesting. I don't know if I'm going to find any good uses for it or not here. What about Fist? Any card I don't have that I want. Shard Launch is sneaky not bad here. And Primal Bellow is not bad. So let's drop Fury of the Mountain. And Cold Boulder is also kind of okay. I guess Voice from Below. I wanted the heal. Maybe Freezing Shell. I can get Fast Shield out of Draw of the Bedrock. But Freezing Shell is really good in the second room. Banner Spear retired. No deaths. No deaths as of yet. But I don't know if we can say that after this level. Coral's like the only viable class to get this accountant. Okay, I am tired. If it looks like it's not going well after this first room, we may stop and come back. This is so much more health than I was expecting on all of these artillery. Wow. I was expecting like 9. 16 is a gross number. Do I think Fish should go back and choose the second level 3 card when at level 4? I know I have done that before. I know I have done that on multiple occasions. Just because the move 3 set ice works really well with Frozen Over itself. And like Lacerating Eruption is just a really good ability to have access to. If you can ever get both of the elements, like wounding all those targets can be really good. I don't hate Mountain's Fist. Like this is a good ability, and I liked the bottom of it. Packed Solid, I haven't tried very much. I think the last fist I took, I did get Packed Solid, and it was not bad. It was not a bad action to have at all. So honestly, I think any of those options are fine, but I personally know I have gone back at level 4. Okay. Do not like it. Okay. So, first priority, spread out the characters because they have area of effect, and I don't want to get area of effect destroyed. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Ugh, if this guy gets his 7 range card, I'm in a lot of trouble. Yeah, it's just an extra attack 4, and Deathwalker cannot afford to get attacked. I want to make shadows as early as possible. But if I make shadow here and here... So I could make 3 shadows down here and move them and wound all 3 of these on turn 2. And attack one of them with Fluid Knight. I could do that. The attack with stun is crazy good with Battle Axe. Yeah, that sounds good. Fist. Oh man, this... This does not look good. Sharp Chitin, Overwhelming Wave. Just go ahead and get up my shield 1 with playing 3 cards. Do I want to go ahead and... I could shield with Freezing Shell. I could, like, pull this guy out, which I don't know if that really helps. But I could pull him out with Freezing Shell. I could just run up and hit 2 targets with Shard Launch. But then I would really want Leaf. Can I afford to 1 with the Mountain in this room? Because 1 with the Mountain is going to deal a lot of damage to me that adds up really quickly, and there's just a lot of DPS coming out. I guess the biggest thing is killing these elites. But that really needs to be, like, just all on Deathwalker. And I need a lot of time to be able to set up to do it. I guess I can go for a brittle on turn 2. 1, 2, 3, 4. So I would love to set ice here. Okay, I would love to set leaf, I guess. Oh, but I need to move. Okay. I know what I need to do. What do I want to see? I do not want to see the immobilize card. That would be bad. I guess I could counter that by going into 30s. No, because then I'd be immobilized for the next turn. So I just don't want to see the immobilize card. Okay. This is one of the okay cards to see. It's regular damage out of them. And I get my Sharp Chitin up. And I spread out my characters so I don't take multi-targets. Deathwalker is now basically dead. Yikes. Right, I'm running forward with Fist. Does Coral care which element it loses? Because it's losing one of them. Not really. It looks like it's the same. I'm only using the elements with Skitter or Cleansing Swell. This is so terrifying. I do not want to be here right now. So Fist can move here, attack with Brittle. Do I have Poison Dagger? No, I have Heavy Sword. Okay, I still have armor. Yeah, you're right. If its target's furthest away, Deathwalker's dead. I could just pull the cross this turn. Because if it is target's furthest away, then Deathwalker literally dies. And there's nothing I can do if I'm not invisible. It means I'm delaying getting the wound out. Which was kind of the whole point of doing this. I mean, do I lose the scenario if I lose one card to damage? I don't think so. It's also theoretically possible that I can just reposition my characters. If its target's furthest away, it's 74. If I, like, move in and move down. Something like that. What can Coral do here? I mean, Coral is not unhealthy. I can Undertow to get a shield. I can move 3 and I can Skitter. I could go for the Rancid Brine instead of doing the Undertow. Wait, so I could... I could activate Rancid Brine, I could move for 3, and I could attack with Skitter, and then attack with Skitter. So move 3, attack. What are my boots? Dancing slippers. Okay, heavy shot is really scary. Fist moves in here, deals a damage, brittles this guy. Oh, and I disarm. Man, now disarm makes me not even want to fluid knight him. Okay. Well, I get the +2 dark, and I get to go invisible. And that's 1 elite dead. The elites definitely hit the hardest. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Oh. No, I'm dead. I lose. I should not have come here. Or I should have just left the scenario as soon as I saw how much health they had. This scenario is so evil. I could activate Skitter and move for 4. This guy would be disadvantaging me. He's a normal. This guy would hit Coral for 4. Both of these guys would hit Fist. And this guy hits Fist. So Fist is taking attack for 6, attack for 6, attack for 4. I can Dancing Slippers to get out of this attack for 4, but that's still 2 attacks for 6. I've got 1 piece of armor. If I send Coral up here, then Fist... Well, Coral takes attack for 6. Fist takes attack for 6. Fist takes attack for 4. Coral takes disadvantage attack for 4 and attack for 4. And I lose 1 card to damage on Coral. A miss does not really help. Do I consume the dark for 1 damage? I maybe don't, because Deathwalker can medium. Fist gets crit. And, I mean, that just ends it right there, right? I have to lose a card on Fist in the first rest cycle when I played one with the Mountain. I don't think there's any coming back from that. I mean, crit at full health is just... It's just so bad. And then a +1 on Coral. Which one is next? 5, 1. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Man. That really sucks. Okay, can I get back Draw of the Bedrock for 3 health? Not really. Okay. I can Frost Eruption this guy, and I can jump over on him. I just go late here. And I can get the Anger of the Dead going. I mean, I don't know what I was supposed to do. I just know what I have done was not correct. I guess I could move forward, jump, and run away. I could get back in the corner and target this artillery with Frost Eruption. And then I just go late and I wound. The problem is I get nothing out of the top of Call to the Abyss. And Coral is in horrible shape here. I can shield and heal. I can activate Cleansing Swell for the heal. Shield and heal, Cleansing Swell, heal. I mean, I need to, like, run away. Dude, they do so much damage. What was I even supposed to do here? I guess maybe I should have been attacking. Man, I hate the targets that they chose to make elite. Like, making this guy back here elite is so mean. Feels like I need to activate Cleansing Swell, but if I don't just, like, simply run away, it seems like I'm dead. I just can't tank with any of my characters. I can get out of range of this elite. I could get down here, but then if my characters are grouped up, they're taking the AoE damage. This guy's hitting for 3. I could theoretically I could survive with Undertow. I survive a 0 now. If I go here and Fist goes here, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, but then this guy hits me too. Doesn't even feel like there's a strategic way to approach targets, because no matter where you start, they can all target you, yeah. This level is just always horrendous. I go here. Ugh, but this guy's 5 range would target me. If I go here. From here, the disadvantage on this guy is not super likely to kill me. But I get targeted by this guy and this guy too. Unless Fist moves up here. If Fist moves up here, then Fist gets hit 4 times. Which I obviously can't survive. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Man, this guy reaches me from here. There's just no ranged options on Coral. And I miss with Fist. If I go here, I tank a normal and 2 elites. If I go here, Fist tanks an elite, Coral takes 2 normals. If I go here, it doesn't matter. It's just way too much damage output. I can't even recover cards with One with the Mountain. I said when I started the scenario that I don't know if I want to play One with the Mountain, and that was definitely correct. I definitely did not want to play One with the Mountain. I mean, I tried to set Fist up for an encased punch by putting an ice under this guy, but he has 16 frickin' health. How am I supposed to get through 16 health with my attack for 4? Am I supposed to sit on top of him and attack him for 4 turns in a row? While he hits me with his base attack 5, base attack 6? Oh, Deathwalker is super dead. I mean, Deathwalker basically died on turn 1. It was not good. There's nothing I can do. Yeah, and they get an extra range card, because why not? So now even this guy can hit Fist. I needed the Spyglass. But it doesn't matter because they still hit Deathwalker. I'm literally as far away as possible on the map, but... No, stop getting plus damage into Coral. Oh, man. Round 5. Round 5 and I'm out of cards. Man, why did I pick medium? I hate this card. I always say it's a horrible card. Not that Dominate would have done me much better. Or Fleeting Dusk. Oh, I never even activated Cleansing Swell. I should have checked their health before I came. I knew as soon as I loaded the level and I saw how much health they had, I knew it wasn't possible. I don't know why I kept going. It's not even possible for Coral to survive, even if, like, I have 2 shield on the long rest. But even if I short rest, it's not possible for me to survive, because I can't do anything with my turn. This is just a horrible level to have brought Coral into, because you need a little bit of time to set up, and, like, this is the absolute opposite of a setup and take your time scenario. I don't know how. I mean, I went really, really, really aggressive with all of my characters. How have I only killed 2 in 5 turns? Like, I bopped this one in a single turn. And then I was just trying to position my characters to not die. And they still have all lost. I've lost 5 cards to damage despite spreading out. Never taking any multi-targets. And, I mean, Deathwalker's just in horrible position. Let's call it the Abyss, why not? And I'm immobilized. Yeah, bonus damage. I needed to shoot this one, and it doesn't matter. Well, so much for 2 shield. And crit helm. Alright, well, that's 3 deaths. Really disappointing. I just had absolutely no business coming here. I don't think there was any way I ever could have gotten through without just getting really insanely lucky on what cards the monsters drew. And that did not happen. Poor Coral. I'll let him die the warrior's death. I can't even get a shadow over there, can I? I can't get an extra shadow over there for Deepening Despair, and I don't even have Call to the Abyss anymore. I guess I can theoretically make shadows out of medium. That is not a plan for success. Alright, well, I'm going to bed, and we'll start tomorrow with 3 deaths on the board. Have a good one.